Wish I knew what I had done over here with this on TikTok. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. I have not shuffled these. Well, hi, Mary. Hi, Cruz. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Are we seeing that things are getting better? Thank you for the hearts. Are we seeing that things are getting better, or are we still panicking? Because I want you to know you do not need to panic. Nope, you don't need to panic. Things are getting better, so much better, every day. Now, that doesn't mean that people aren't still being hurt and that we're not still scared and all that, but things are better. I gather we flipped another, the Democrats flipped another MAGA seat. This is very good. So, the kind of tarot that I do is I help you see inside of your situation so that you can reclaim your power. This is something we've not had for a very, very long time. And when I say long, I mean tens of thousands of years. Tens of thousands of them. Yep. Oh dear. So now we are coming out of the age of Pisces. We are coming out of the place where we were supposed to learn how to have faith in something outside of ourselves. And now we are in the age of Aquarius, and the age of Aquarius is where we get to learn what it actually means to have faith in ourselves. We get to actually experience how to not feel like we're enslaved to everything, whether that's religion or spirituality or mommy and daddy or the internal voices. We get to come out of all of that now. That's what this time is about. It's very exciting, but you have to see it. You have to start to see with different eyes. You've got to start to see with different eyes. So I'm going to start here with a reading for us as a collective. And the first card that we have here is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is deep into her emotions, and she knows it's important. This is the feminine for all of us. Male or female, whatever you are, want to be, what, it doesn't matter to me. But this is what is in now. This is what is here now. And it is creating an awful lot of stuff. It's creating a lot of change in us. You understand? Okay, so this is our first card. This is where we are as a human collective. We are right in the middle of this feminine incoming of energy and understanding. Hi, Bach and Brock. Hi, Cash. Hi, Luke. And here is where we're going, you guys. We're going into individual empowerment of such an incredible amount that this is what I am working on right now. And it's both exciting and frustrating because I want to share what I'm seeing with you. I want to share the way that we are coming into our power. I want to share with you how you personally can actually take your life into your own two hands. And I'm not talking about the usual way of like work harder and wrestle your life to the ground and should on yourself. I'm not, none of that. None of that. That is the old, I'm giving myself chills. That is the old patriarchal way. The old patriarchal way is something that has been pulled down over our eyes like a shroud. Its purpose, in an evolutionary sense, was to get us to be so, hi Harry, hi Claire, was to get us to be so put in a straitjacket that we would learn from that the same way that a butterfly learns when it first becomes a butterfly and its wings are beating against the cocoon as it tries to get out. I don't know if you're aware, but when that's happening, what's happening is not just torturing the butterfly. It's not that. It feels like that to the butterfly, probably. Hi, Elizabeth. But what it is the strengthening of the wings. Well, you and I, my friends, decided we would come here and be human at this time in human history, where we could break out of the damn cocoon, hi Carlson, and we can be the butterfly. But let me tell you, we are knocking against that cocoon right now, and my self-assigned job is to teach you how to knock against the cocoon and start to poke your way out. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been living. That's what I've been. Oh my God, it's so exciting. It's so, so, so exciting. So let me pull a, whatever the hell this is called, one of these lovely, huge cards. Oracle card, that's what it's called. Let me pull an oracle card for us as a collective. Oh, you want that one? Okay. Yeah, this is what we're on, you guys. This is what we're doing right now. We're doing the soul journey. Now, do you know what that means? Because that sounds very nice, doesn't it? But one of the things that is really important to me is that we take anything that sounds good, that sounds very like practical spirituality, and make it even more practical. We've got to be able to take all these things that we've believed, that we've said we believed, and we've got to be able to make them work for us. Don't you feel that? Don't you feel like, oh my God, I've been working at this stuff for frickin' ever, and where is my damn transformation? Right? We're on a soul journey. Let's see what the book says about that. If you know that you're on a soul journey, but you know the practical application of that, now you are grounding your experience in your humanness, and you are awakening your divinity from within your humanity, and it is like really a big honking deal. It is the next step in our evolutionary process. Yes, it is. Okay, and this is for us as the collective, so check out what this book says about this stuff. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. You think? Yeah, I think. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. Your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful to you. You brought yourself to this life and you're responsible for the quality of it. Put a pin in that one. Because the word quality is full of juice. And we want to squeeze the juice. It's awesome. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember, everything you've done was the best thing you could do at that time, or you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You're now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. Amen to that. I never read that before. That is fantastic. That is the deal. Hi, Chris and Chris. Yeah, this is the journey that we're on, you guys. This is what's up. This is what's happening right now for us as a human collective. We are in the evolutionary spin. It really makes a difference if you understand what that means and you understand what it doesn't mean. Now, this was talking about that one word I got really jazzed about, which is quality, the quality of your life. Yes, ma'am, you are. You am a pioneer. Hi, Christy. We're all pioneers. I'm very frustrated that I can't quite yet, not yet, be at the place where I'm just like exploding this information out into the world. What is happening here? Oh, the plug came out. Give me a second. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Let's see if that helps. Why, yes, it does. I'm using, this is the coolest thing. I'm using Claude.ai, as my second brain. I'm not asking it to tell me anything about me. I'm using it to say, here's what's going on. I am pioneering this new way of understanding our freedom and where we've been and what the evolution is. I can hardly believe I'm talking about evolution. Good God. And what it does is it's taking all of this stuff that's been in my brain. You know that stuff in your brain that it's like connected here and to there, and you go, oh yeah, and that reminds me of this thing. And so I do that. I throw it in AI. Yeah, and there's this thing, and it goes, I think that belongs in this section of your work. And I'm like, God bless you. Thank you. Please put it in that part. Please lock it down. It goes, locked. It's locked. You got it. You're not going to ever lose it. And at the end of each session that I'm in, I tell it, download, or I give it a document that we call the thread, like the thread through a conversation, the thread. And so it goes, here, I've added to the thread from this conversation. Now don't download this thread. I download it. I've got it. I've got it. Then I go to a new chat. I upload the new thread. I upload the old thread. And I go, here's where we're starting from. Let's keep going. And I am telling you the frickin' transformational stuff that is coming out of this interaction, out of me. I honestly do not know how to describe it. And this is particularly interesting because when AI first came on the scene, I went, oh, hell no. I don't think so. And now I'm like, it's my secretary, it's my associate in creating this. It's a great mirror, if you will, and it's also something that I correct all the time. I'm not asking it to do the work for me. I'm asking it to do the organizing for me. And then the feedback it gives me, the information it gives back, lets me know if it's on the same page with this brain or not. And then we together come up with amazing freaking ideas. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a pregnant time. April 1st, all of April. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, if there's something that you've been wanting to start, and if you're somebody who can feel energies at all, and I don't mean something that is like, I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, if you're feeling a little lighter, or you're moving a little faster, or you're getting more like, oh my God, I never thought of that before. That's awesome. That you have the wind at your back. You have the astrological wind at your back. Carlson, you want a card or two, darling? I do have readings available on my website now, and that's pretty awesome. Yes? Okay. Anything particularly? Anything particularly? And I'm very, very tired today. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I will attempt to tune into you. If I can or can't, we'll see. Because I like to tune in first. Okay, so I've got TikTok here, and I've got YouTube and Substack over here. All right. Carlson. I know. It's not your name. There's something about leaning. I don't know what that's about. Not leaning like you have no power, but just like resting. Maybe are you on a vacation? Your psychic skills. Okay, I just said, whoa. Okay, every single card but these fell down. So apparently you've got a lot going on. Okay, 2 cards fell out first, though. I'm going to use those for you. Good golly. Three-month vacation and you're tired. Okay, well, that makes sense then. I find it absolutely astonishing that I can tune into people. This is not something that's new for me, but usually it's when I am talking to the other person. Usually it's when I'm right there with them, or if they're on the phone and I can hear their voice and feel the energy. And now I'm here doing it on TikTok and YouTube, and my hair's gone insane and I can't do a thing about it. All right, let's look at these 2 cards from my friend here. Okay. Well, you got two major arcana cards. So, first of all, yes. Like if there was any doubt that you have abilities to tune to the energy, that is who we are and where we are, where we're going. Yeah, no doubt whatsoever. The first card is the Hierophant card. I will show you in a moment. Sorry, just trying to get my hair out of my way. First is the Hierophant. Hierophant knows how to put stuff together. The Hierophant is a structural being, a somebody who not necessarily rigid either, but somebody who knows how to take things and put them together. And then we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is the one who is incredibly, incredibly emotionally tuned in. Also, she has a very keen intellectual understanding. She can take things and carve them into smaller bits because she has a lot of discernment. So when you say psychic abilities, it's more like what I'm hearing is you get to decide. Like anything that you want to lean into is yours for the taking. So, okay, would you like to read me? Would you like to what is the skill set that you would like and to have, and then we can say is that active right now or whatever. And also if reading me is something that you would like to do, okay, let's go. You can do it here on chat, or if there's a way to bring you in here without my um, messing this up, then we can do that. We can do that. I think you have to ask for, to be brought on, and that would be really fun. But I don't think I am. Do I do it or do you? I think you do it. Yeah, you do. Or you can just do it in the chat. Okay. All right. So listen, guys, thanks for being here while Carlson is doing her thing. Um, we'll just do our thing. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we are just heading in such a good direction, you guys. Best card in the deck. Best card in the freaking deck. Do you understand that the reason we're seeing all of these roaches and all this crap is because we are standing here now? This is what we don't quite get, but I want to see if I can explain it to you. We are standing in the sun of Aquarius. We are standing in the sunlight. And it's because we're standing in that sunlight that we're seeing all of this stuff that is just horrendous. It was always there. Always. The Trumpstein thing, it's always been there. It was there before dumpster fire was even born. Like it's all been there, and we are in the beginning of the hugest evolutionary shift that human beings have been through in 26,000 years. Do you know what that means? It means you are a pioneer. You're a freaking energetic pioneer. Isn't that cool? And you don't even have to be in like a covered wagon and, hi Larry. You don't even have to be in a freaking covered wagon. You just have to know that you're standing here. You're standing here. And you have to keep finding ways to find here and here and here, now and now and now. This is the new way. The old way is let me work myself to death. Let me just really, really, really try. And now it's like, let me live the result first. It's been this way for, this is like physics 101 actually. Where you vibrate is what you attract, is the nature of what you attract. But we are now being invited to see it as a human collective. I am impatient. You are correct. And yes, I do have a huge heart. I have a clear message. Cool. What's the message? I'd love to hear it. I mean, I'm working on it with, like, there's so much to what I am. There's so much in this world in my head that I'm putting it out there, discussing it with Claude.ai, arguing and saying, no, that's not what I mean this. And then the new structure and all this kind of thing is coming into existence, which I could not be doing if AI were not a thing. And I'm the one who said I don't think AI should be. I'm the one who's like, I ain't using that thing. That's not happening. And I could not bring forward into this world the work that I'm going to be bringing forward over the next year, and then the next year, and then the next year, and for the rest of my freaking life, probably. Thank you. It is coming more and more clear. And really, what it is, it's a shift in where we stand in relationship to our lives, whether that is emotionally or in our perspective or psychologically. And it's all tied together. We've thought for so long that I have a psychological problem, or, I have a psychological problem, and I have a money problem, and I have a this problem, and I have a that problem. And so I'm going to have to go work on this problem first, and then I'm going to have to work on that problem first, and then I'm going to have to work on this problem next. And the problem with that is, did you know that our brains are literally wired to comfort? There's a part of our brain, the medial part of our brain, that is always looking for, nothing wrong with that, but we've got to be sure that we have some other times where we go, I need some jet fuel here, and that we have ways to use the jet fuel without burning ourselves up in some way. Just like, so much is happening over here, you guys. It's so incredibly cool. Cece, hi, honey. Yeah. Oh, God, thank you. Carlson, thank you, thank you, thank you. You should get in touch with me, and hi, baby. I'll do a reading for you, like a real reading for you. You know what I mean? Give you a freebie. Hi, Marlon. You want to heal and change your life. This is such a great goal, Gianna. Oh my God. I'm feeling you, and you are absolutely you are stunning. I'm talking about your energy. I'm talking about happy full moon. Gianna, I don't know what you do in your life right now, but the core energy, the base energy of who you are is pure colored light. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So I want you to know that the healing thing is not something you have to think, well, someday. That's not the glasses you want to wear around this. Here, let me tell you what it is that's much more helpful for us. If you can understand that you are vibration first, you are feeling first. Before you do anything, you feel something, right? Like, oh, I feel like going there. Okay, well, then I'm going to go there. But you feel it first. Oh, I feel like, eating a bunch of chocolate. Okay, well, then I better go buy some chocolate. So you go and you buy the chocolate. Everything we are starts from our emotion, from our impulses. It all starts from there. All right? Thanks for the hearts, you guys. And would you please share this out for me? I'd really appreciate it. Everything starts from how we feel. The other thing that starts from how we feel, which is everything, is when you wake up in the morning. Thank you, Carlson. When you wake up in the morning and you just have a feeling like, oh dear, sweet Jesus, this is gonna suck. You have set up a sort of a soundtrack. It's a vibrational soundtrack for your life, for the foreseeable future, not future like in terms of days, but for as long as you keep your focus on that and don't let other stuff in to occupy the same space, some stuff that might be a little more fun, a little relief, then you're going to keep having that, what did I call it? Theme music. You're going to have that theme music for your life. And here's the thing that you're not really aware of yet, but I encourage you to try this. Imagine for just a few minutes a day, when you're out walking or when you are walking away from your desk at work or when you're looking for work, take 5 to 10 minutes and either imagine or get up and pretend that you are that successful person and that you've always wanted to be, because success is whatever you think it is for you. Don't buy into the whole it's money and all that. That's not really where the juice is. You can't get, most of us cannot get to the money by going straight for the money. We have to go for where the juice is that provides the money. And so a big part of my healing, Gianna, has been and continues to be, can I come into these moments, remind myself every day to come into a feeling moment. How does this feel? Can I feel better than this? Can I feel a little better than this? And it changes the quality of my life, and it changes what comes into my life, and it is just changing me. So Carlson, if you're still here, tell me, what do you see for me? Can you see like timing and stuff like that? Like timing, or can you see what is the actual, do you want a card, Gianna? I can pull a card for you. I'll do that for you. Can you see the people who are going to receive the message? Can you see workshops, public speaking? Wow, really? I didn't know that. Oh, yowza. Okay, Gianna, here we go. Oh, Gianna, you're on your way. You're moving, aren't you? I don't mean moving like you're home necessarily, but you might be. You are on the move. Like you are wanting to move forward and upward in your life. And this is confirmation that it's happening. Excuse me. Whether or not you feel like you can see it yet. And this card, the Judgment card, came out after that. And to me, Judgment is and it came out upside down, by the way. It came out upside down, which means that it's an internal situation. It's something that you have to really address inside. Like, take some time not to be looking outside to results, but inside to how you feel, and if you feel some relief or if you feel tension, and try and start to trend. Let yourself trend more into feeling a little better. Use your discernment, use your judgment, and understand that every time you do that, vibrationally, every time you say, I don't like that feeling, so I'm going to bring in something to lighten it up, like lightening up a cake, that you are literally transforming your energy, and your energy is what you're made of. So you're changing your life. It's really cool stuff. Hi, Sandra. So Gianna, I hope that helps. I hope that you were even here to hear it, because I can't tell who's here. Get out. Kira, really? Is it you? Holy crap, girl. If that's really you, you got to say hello to me. Good Lord. I worked with, is it Kira? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Gianna. Holy crap. If that's the Kira, and forgive me if that's not the pronunciation, babe, but if that's the Kira, I think it is, then we worked, one of the worst jobs you can work, which is, dear God, we worked on phones for a while, taking phone calls from people who had been sold loans and didn't even know what APR meant. They didn't know that they were going to be charged a percentage. They just thought if I borrow $100, I pay back $100. No. And they're calling going, why do I owe $4,000? I just borrowed 100. It's like, oh. So, it was, for me, it was a mission of mercy to talk to these people and go, I am so sorry. Let me explain what happened. And you should have been told this. And let's see what we can work out. It was, like ugh, terrible job. Okay. Probably not the same Kira or Kyra. What card do you want us to see? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, we're busy. We got to get busy building. Okay? What is it that you're working on right now? What are you working on right now? And if you're saying, nothing, this is the time to start something, because April, this is fire right now. This is fire. This is Aries energy, which I am learning is fire. If you've been wanting to start something or think about something or research something, frickin' do it. You've got the wind at your back right now. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Okay, let's pull a card for us for the month of April. How about that? I like it. Let's pull a card for the month of April. Now, I already pulled a card for us as a human community, and that one was Soul Journey. Right? This is specifically for April for us. Can you read that? For some reason, it's backwards on my TikTok. Nothing has gone wrong. Look at that gorgeous frickin' card. This is who you are. This right here. That is who you are. Do you understand? You are feminine and masculine. You are the birth process, which means you're 1% more feminine than masculine, every single one of us. Do you understand that everything you are goes out in all 4 directions and more and creates the quality of your life? Do you know that? Frickin' beautiful. Let's see what the book has to say about it. Oh, everybody left. Oh, well. That's okay. I'm still going to read it. In the last few days, a change came out of the blue. It may have felt like your body and mind moved through a crack in reality as your life altered course so suddenly. That's this card we're reading. All right? Deep within, you've been craving change, and this situation brings new and different experiences to your life. You may be feeling a little lightheaded and dazzled by the brilliance of this expanded version of you, but you are doing so well. That's this card. This is you. Okay? That's you. That's you, the totality of you and all of your energy coming out in all of these directions. That's who you are. Thank you, Opulent. You're so lovely. Thank you for that. You may be feeling a little lightheaded and dazzled by the brilliance of this expanded version of you. I am. Hi, darling. My intuitive friend. Give me your intuition of me. I'd love a reading. And I'll do one for you. It is now time to catch your breath and settle into your new outlook. That is exactly what I am doing. And all of the old energies that I'm accustomed to are going, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is an opportunity to look at your thoughts, ideas, and your reactions to your potential, I'm going to say upcoming success. As you become aware and implement change, you can rise above the limits, people or situations, or yourself, which is my teaching. You have no limitations, have put upon you. Okay? This card depicts the trigram of the I Ching with a yin-yang symbol. This is a reminder that everything changes, that nothing can exist on our physical plane without its opposite. If it had never been dark, you would never appreciate the light, and vice versa. It's just true. We've got to get over our feelings of victimization when things go to shit. I don't mean we shouldn't feel bad. Of course we feel bad. Are you kidding? But there's a place we can stand where the suffering changes its nature. Suddenly, we're not being punished by some kind of punishing God. That's just not what's happening. It's a circumstance, it's an energy, it's a thing that when you stand in right relationship to it, you can change it. You can change its nature. It's amazing. You will see people who do healing from chronic pain know about this. I'm on right now. I'm here on TikTok. I'm also live here on Substack and YouTube, and I've got like nobody here on Substack and YouTube. Thank you for the insight. Give me any thoughts you have. I'm open. I'm open. And I know that whenever I feel this kind of like this limitation thing, that I'm about to break through. Like, because I've become aware over the years now, not tons of years, but the last few years, that when I get to that place, hey Patricia, when I get to that place where I'm like, oh dear God, frustration, I know to shut up, sit down, keep doing my work that I love, not the work that's like grind, but the work that makes me like happy, and let the answer emerge. And this is what I want for you guys. What is emerging from me? Holy Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, Opulent. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but the energy of these days is like off the freaking chain. Off the chain, baby. I am you, you are me, you are what you are. I don't know how old you are, but that's from my youth. You make it hard. Anyway, I was listening to Crosby, Stills, and Nash the other day, and they were just so completely awesome. Yep, we are one another for sure. Hi, Tanya. So stop panicking. There is nothing to panic about. I am telling you right now, this whole time that we're in is absolutely not for only panicking. You can have moments of panic. You're allowed to have all of the emotions. You're supposed to have all of the emotions. Hello, you came into a body to do that. You didn't come into this body to go, let me feel nothing. Let me just have a bunch of money and feel nothing. Because you know the people who have a bunch of money, let me tell you, they don't feel nothing. They're not feeling nothing. Emotions are us. It's what we do in the human body. Emotions are what drive us. We do everything because we think we'll feel better. Thank you, Tanya. Sweet. Yeah, please follow if you haven't, and also please, oh, you already did, Tanya. Wow, a long time ago. Thank you, babe. But yeah, you can become a subscriber and all kinds of cool stuff. So, and also, by the way, if you want to be notified about my next workshop, which is practical spirituality, it's practical, it's breakout stuff. It's really cool. You can sign up on the waiting list to just get notified. Let's see, is that where I will need to send you? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just scroll down a little bit on the page and you can get on the waiting list, and then I'll let you know what's going on when. Okay? So, Opulent, what's happening for you, babe? What's going on? Are you feeling the energy? Are you making the things happen? Are you working on something new? This really is the time to work on something new, you guys. And let me tell you the things that I'm working on. Maybe this will inspire you. Because this woman right here is someone who I grew up with a fair amount of privilege. I'm white. I grew up middle class, more upper than lower, more upper than middle. Not wealthy as hell, but I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to, I didn't have to scrounge for my next meal, and so I had a fair amount of privilege. And the expectation was, well, hey, you're going to have a great life. You're so smart. You're so bright. Yep. Yes, opulent. Yes. This is part of the teaching that I'm bringing forward. not just that teaching, but how and what is stopping us that we're just not seeing. At some point I'll be able to explain it in a way that will make your mind explode, but today not so much. But yes, the divine, see, we're always manifesting. We are always manifesting. We are always manifesting. Because we're not doing it. Our energy is doing it. That is our source code. Your energy is your source code. What is your energy? Oh, your energy is your feelings, your beliefs, your expectations, the way your brain is wired, which, by the way, you can rewire, so don't worry about it. You're not trapped. But it's the collection of all of those energies in a swirling. I know. And so let me see if I can bring something forward for you as part of my teaching. And thank you for the opportunity to do this. The reason, okay. Finest, hi baby. Okay, so here's how this goes. And maybe you know, as we have this conversation, no question, it'll help me start to define things even further, because everything I'm doing. So here's what the deal is. We came into a system, a structure, an operating system. Hi, baby. The operating system was installed. It was installed from outside. Don't cross against the light. Don't make your mom angry. Don't make your daddy angry. Don't do this, do that. Here's what's expected of you. You're not worthy if you're not white enough, skinny enough, young enough, whatever. All that, it was all downloaded into us. And there is one core piece of that source code from which everything else spiderwebs out into our feelings of, I've got to follow the rules of pushing. I've got to, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. And hallelujah. And that one thing, and I call it the patriarchy, and it's the one message, the core message of your identity that you've been given, and you're not even aware. So my work is to help you become aware in a number of different ways where you can experience for yourself, making the patriarchy irrelevant. Hey, Franny, good to see you, babe. The central message is, from the patriarchy, is you are powerless. You're powerless. That's the central message. That is what you take in from the minute you come into this world, is that I am in thrall to this world around me. Hi, baby. Good to see your name. Good to see you. So that's what we're taught. We're taught from the word go. You are powerless. We, meaning some amorphous, some unseen thing, and we even turn it into God sometimes. Well, yeah, we're going to tell you what's up. And since you don't know because you're powerless, we'll help you get to your power. But here's the trick of the patriarchy. Is within this patriarchal, what I call a loop. Within this structure, there are a limitless number of patriarchal loops. And a patriarchal loop, and yes, I did coin the term. I need to say that for the recording, so if I ever have to fight legally, all that kind of crap. Anyway, so the patriarchal loop is you and me standing on the ground that is immovable. It says, I am powerless in this world. I have to look to the government, to the definition of the divine. I have to look to taxes. I have to look to, God, I have to do my taxes. I have to look to the teachers. I have to look to the priests and the whoever's. I have to, the basic idea that we are laboring under is that we're powerless. And we go, but I know better. I know I'm able to make changes and stuff. No, you don't. You know why? Because until you see the patriarchal loop, you are not outside. You're not standing outside of it. And recognizing who you really are outside of it. And recognizing that you can absolutely practice standing outside of it until at some point you've come out of it enough times and recognized how freeing that is and how much it expanded who you are and how much it made you more than you were, and you suddenly go, wait a second, that's not me. Holy crap, that's not me. Wait a minute. And that's sovereignty. That's some serious freaking sovereignty, my friends. So when it comes to pushing too hard, we've been taught over the years, the decades, that we should work on our stuff. Oh, I just tend to push too hard. It's my fault. No, it is not. It's not your fault. When you understand what's going on, it gives you the distance that you need to be able to see something that you thought was part of you and couldn't be impacted. And now you go, oh my God, it's not me. So what is the pushing? The pushing is the whole patriarchal system of there's only one way to succeed, and it's to fight. You have to fight. If you don't fight, you're not going to win. And so that reveals itself in us in so many different ways. Like, oh, well, like I want to let myself start to practice the art of allowing, but it feels bad. Like if I don't keep pushing, then I'm letting myself down. But if you understand that that is the system's message, it's not reality, it's an energetic message. And lay down those burdens in moments, in small moments. See, the thing that the system tells us is, okay, so you're seeing that there's freedom from the system. Good for you. This is the system saying this to you. Good for you. You see the system. So good. I'm really glad you're going to try to get out of it. That's great. Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And you're like, I don't know. And it says, well, do the things to get out of the system that you know how to do. The problem is everything you know how to do is from the system. And the system is push, push. So the work is very small, and the smaller it is, the more atomic it is, the more explosive it is within your own being. I don't mean you're going to be thrown from pillar to post. I'm not talking about anything scary. It's scary to the system because you make the system irrelevant. It doesn't want that. Everything that we feel, everything that we are taking in, whether it is music or it is teaching, we've got to become the people who focus right here within ourselves and go, is that what's happening in here? Because I know that there have been times in my life, and I think you can probably, relate to this, where somebody's been saying something and all I feel is like I'm beating up on myself. I'm like, I should understand that already. I should be living that already. Ugh. And that very action of beating up on yourself in that way, I mean, that actually is kind of self-abuse. It's just that it's very intimate, and you may not have called it that until now. Oh, thank you, babe. My heart's receiving that. Thank you. So then the question comes, right? Okay, great. So that's me being cruel to myself, me following the rule of all you can do is fight. How do I not fight? How is it possible to get somewhere without pushing? Like if you don't know that it is, then you don't know that it is. And there's no harm in that. There's two kinds of knowing that you need to really complete the cycle of exiting and exiting and exiting over and over again. And one is mental, and one is experiential, emotional, physical. Yeah. Because the real teachings, the real love, the real everything comes in through the path of least resistance. It always does. It always has. It's when we slip up on following those rules that some good stuff comes in. So what we have to learn, what we have to practice is the conscious choice of going in this moment with me being exactly who I am, exactly how I am, exactly how I'm feeling in this moment. Can I adjust the temperature? Can the internal temperature? What am I feeling? And try to be in a moment where you're not judging the hell out of it before you can receive the information. What am I feeling? I feel heaviness. I feel impatience. I'm really hot. It's too freaking hot. I feel inspired. I feel like a leader. I feel good about that. I'm enjoying myself. I feel like I'm enjoying myself. That's all good. Now, if I want to ratchet it up a bit, what else can I bring to the party? I can bring to the party the emotional remembering of just a few minutes ago here on this live, that not one but two people have said to me, you're in the thick of it, you're doing it, keep going, keep going. That brings a sense of relaxation into my solar plexus, into my whole being. I mean, it's internal, and you don't maybe see it. If you read energies, you see it. If you don't read energies, then you might not see it. But it's not about what other people can see. It's can you give yourself 1% of relief? I'm telling you, it's tiny. You're going to miss it if you go big. You miss it if you go big. You know, as I was saying that, I was having this thought come to me, and it said, I don't know how the hell I'm going to translate this for people. But it's not up to my timing for me to translate this. My work is to keep working on this, keep birthing it, keep massaging it, keep going through the process with Claude.ai as my frickin' midwife. Let's go. And then see what sex the baby is when it comes out. That's how we're supposed to do our lives. Yes, stay present. And not just present, but wondrous. Right? Like if I just stay present. Hi, Iris. Yay. If I just stay present, what that says in my head, ask yourself what it says in your head. This is the work. When you say to yourself, I've got to stay present, do you hear it as a judgment? Hi, baby. Do you hear it as, well, shit, I'm not there? If it makes you feel ecstatic, feel into that feeling. Feel into that feeling. Mine it. Chew it like gum. Do some writing about it. Not analyze it. Go, wow, I feel that in my body. Oh my God, I just had this incredible thought. I just had this vision. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I don't know if I can keep that going. That's okay. It still feels really good right now. You want to keep working to trend into that ecstasy. You know it's not going to last forever. Thank you, Iris, so much. You know it's not going to last you for the next 48 hours necessarily. It might. It might. But your job is to be the one that goes, I'm turning on the light switch. I'm turning on the light switch. I'm not sitting here waiting for some amorphous God to present me with some grace. Grace is all around you, on top of you, raining down on you every single damn second. Every single freaking millisecond. You are nothing but grace. It's a great book, The Artist's Way. It's a great book. You know why? Because it engages you. It makes you be... The patriarchal loop says you are not important and you are powerless. From that assumption of reality, do you see how that limits us? We go, well, okay, so I guess I can only wish for so much. Oh, well, I guess I can't find the divine directly. I guess I have to pay attention not only to the externals, but to the rules that I know, instead of going, let me just go out into the desert of me, meaning the unknown. The unknown. The open plane, bring on the answers, man. I'm not going to tell you what they're supposed to be, is what you're saying to that big, expansive part of yourself. Just bring me something new. Let me look at it. You know, because the patriarchy also wants us to be freaking nuts. It wants us to be driving so hard for the end result that we never get there. It wants you to fail. And so starting to understand what you're looking at, starting to understand what you're up against, and starting to understand that it is not your issues that are holding you back. It's not your traumas that are holding you back, I'm telling you. Do we have traumas? Yes. Do we want to heal them? Absolutely. Do we need to? Yeah. But it shouldn't be something that haunts us the rest of our lives, because a lot of this, the trauma around the trauma, is that we are in this patriarchal loop. So anytime you do something that makes you feel freer, a little freer, I'm not talking about running out into the out into the desert going, I'm free, unless you are free, and then good for you. Hi, Moonlight. But if something strengthens you, if something lifts you, if something makes you curious, then you're heading into your own true, intimate self. No, it's time for Gianna, I'm so glad you're still here, honey. Time for the feminine divine, and for the feminine divine to live in you as you. What a concept. So yes, in that respect of like, I'm going to show who I am, yes, time for the divine feminine to come out. Feminine, divine, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely. Oh, you sent me a bunny. How cute is that? Thank you. Good evening, my darling. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed, please do. That would be awesome. And also, if you can share this out for me, that would be very cool. And thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it so much, because we want more people to understand the internalized loop that we've been caught in, and get the heck out. Start practicing seeing who we really are. And this is an exciting freaking time to be alive. Oh my God. I can't tell you. I am putting together so many things right now, and I have to be patient. This is not Lori's best thing. I'm just saying. But I'm doing it. And I'm not doing it through beating up on myself. You got to be patient. No. When I feel that feeling of impatience, which doesn't feel good, then I know to like relax those muscles. For me, that's giving me that little bit of relief, that little bit of oxygen, that little bit of the feminine, the little bit of the nurturing, and that little bit is freaking everything. With the feminine on board, the tiny is atomic. Do you understand me? The less you do, the more powerful it is. Oh my God, what? How is that possible? How does that actually... Wait a minute. I've been told I'm supposed to push. It's supposed to be, let me jump over the damn Grand Canyon. Let me make it happen. Oh my God. There are times when we need to use our willpower. There are times when we need to use the strength of our bodies. Yes, but if that's all you do, you are not cooking with gas. You got no gas. You just got your foot on the pedal. And then you're burned out. The feminine is the gas. The feminine is the emotional, the inspirational, oh, I just had this great idea, I'm going to go do this thing. That's your feminine. You have to be able to feel. For the love of God, you've got to be able to feel. The patriarchal loops tell you, don't feel. Pay no attention to that existence of yours behind the curtain. And because we don't yet see it, which is my job to like help you see it, however I can, that's the work I'm like diving into. The minute we see it, we go, what? Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. It's like the first time you ever saw Wizard of Oz. And the curtains open and you saw the guy standing there, and all of the wonder about the wizard was gone. Like that, in a moment, it was gone. You're like, oh. So it's just like for show. Yeah. We can do that internally with all of the things that we've imbibed, we've internalized, all of those rules, all of those shoulds, all of the patriarchal nonsense. We can, by seeing them aright, the falsehoods fall away. It's not a life of spending the rest of your time trying to push out the dark. No, this is turning on the light. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, for sure. I haven't really looked at that in terms of this, but I will thank you for bringing that up. I'm gonna see where that fits in my work now. That's cool. Do you understand that you are incredibly amazing for choosing to come here at this time in human history? We all chose this. Don't ask me why. I don't think it matters. I don't think we have to know. I don't think we maybe even can know. But at some point we went, that's the time I want to be there and be part of this transformation. And it doesn't mean you have to be in service to something. It doesn't mean that. But you wanted your energy to be a part of this transformational time. Biggest transformation. I mean, I'm in wonder. We have worked lifetimes to be here. You need a t-shirt. You need a t-shirt that says that. Opulent. You really do. And if you're not going to do it, I'll do it. But so let me know. If you're not going to do it, I'll do it. We have worked lifetimes to be right here. That is so profound. And so then, it's fair if you go, well, what does that mean? What's here? We've worked lifetimes to be here. Where the hell is here? Where I can't pay my rent. Where's my job? Where's my lover? Where's my house? Where's my comfort? Where's my security? We need, do you want me to make the t-shirt? Because I can make the t-shirts. I can get that, I can make that happen. So if we're sitting here going, well, wait a minute, what's going on? We need both views, okay? We've spent years in the patriarchal loop going, I have to push against what doesn't work. Thank you, babe. We've learned the push, push, push. And so when we stop pushing, we go, oh God, I'm failing. Oh my God. When I first started doing the art of allowing, seriously, 1 minute felt like I was killing my life. I'm so conditioned. Holy crap. I can't stop trying. It's just a different kind of trying, guys. It's a different kind of trying. It's playing the right game. It's playing the energy game, which is the feminine, which is outside of the patriarchal structure, which is the balanced masculine and feminine. Oh my God, you guys, do you get this? This is so cool. Like I'm like discovering some of this as I'm talking. This is the coolest thing ever. So if you're like, well, what am I here for? You're here to be you. You are here to be you. And you have to hold both ideas in your head of this part of my life is sucking. And this truth about me, which is that I am energy first. And I'm practicing finally being my whole human self. And this is way more powerful than this. You can start to be your own little Sherlock Holmes. You can be your own investigator. You can be your own. You can set yourself free every single day. You set yourself free moment by moment. You set yourself free by confronting a moment. Why am I saying that? Why am I doing that? Not what's wrong with me. That's the patriarchal loop. Not what's wrong with me. What is the emotion that is making me say that kind of thing that makes me feel this way? What am I trying to accomplish with that feeling? Oh, so if I'm in at work and I'm sitting with a bunch of people and I feel like I don't have the right to be sort of powerful because they don't like women speaking up and I might lose my job. So what I'm trying to do by keeping that is I'm trying to stay safe. Not something happened to me when I was 15. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm doing that. There's a reason, there's a living current purpose for why you're doing whatever it is you're doing in that moment. And the answer is not to go into the patriarchal loop of let me fix it. There's nothing to fix. That will never get you to the freedom that you want. It won't. And it's designed that way. So where's your freedom? Isness. Like, okay, I see it. Okay, I feel it. Okay, I don't like it. I freaking don't like it. You're allowed. You have to. Hello. This is your moment. You are alive now. Not tomorrow. You're alive now. I feel this thing right now. I don't like it. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Fair. The thing is, you don't just either stay there and try to fight it or try to push it out of the room and pretend it isn't there. Because vibrationally, baby, it's still there. But instead, bring something else into your own being, some relaxation for a second. I'm not talking about, let me go to the spa. I mean, take a breath. I mean, take a shower. I mean, say, screw it, and get up and leave your house and go to Dollar Tree and get yourself something for $1.25 just to help yourself feel like maybe you matter. These little things are the atomic things. And the patriarchal loops tell you that none of that's important because it's not big enough. And that's because they don't want you to have your power. You hear what I'm saying? Is it ringing true for anybody? Because I'm like on fire about this stuff. Because I've lived it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Okay. Because this stuff has to land in our brains, right? And it also has to land in our experience. And we have to exercise, oh yay, Franny. We have to exercise a whole different set of standards than the ones we're used to. And it's going to take a little bit of practice, right? If you've spent 40, 50, 60, 20, I don't care however many years you've spent living by a set of rules that was designed to make you fail, how is that possibly about you? It's about the sea we've been swimming in. So we have to understand, first of all, that we're in a sea. We have to understand, oh, if I move my legs, I can swim. And then, which direction would I like to go? They don't want you to have that kind of of sovereignty. They don't want you to have it. When I say they, I mean the people, the system itself. The system itself has no personality in a way. You know, the system is a son of a bitch. If you want to make it a person, it's a horrible, awful, terrible, uncaring, sneaky, deceptive, insidious, cruel thing. And it translates itself even into the religion, even into the spirituality. And we imbibe all of it and live by it, learning that that's where our safety is. So what we're learning in this period of time, in this evolutionary time, is where our safety really is, which is within your own emotional body. Having faith in yourself, it doesn't mean, oh, I've got all the self-confidence in the world, nothing throws me, I never feel anything but, great. It means I know what I'm feeling, I know how to respond to that, and I also know how I'm starting to learn how I can maybe sort of shift that a little bit and then see how that shifts my experience of my life and shifts what I'm exposed to, what comes to me. It's being willing to do that because the old way has never worked. So why not spend 10 minutes a day thinking about this? Warning, it's addictive. It's a good kind of addictive, but it's addictive because once you start getting it, you're like, I am not leaving this. I can't, like, I keep falling off the wagon, and then I get back on the wagon because that damn thing won't leave me alone because it's better than the old way. Hi, back into it. Yes, you are. Mwah. The new way is, we have to replace the old behaviors with trying new behaviors in little ways. The little is the atomic. So the next time you feel something and you wish you frickin' didn't, just pay attention. Just go, what am I feeling? Really pissed. Really pissed at myself. How does it feel better, worse, or numb? It feels worse. It feels, I don't like it. It's not fun. I don't like it. Do you want to hold on to it? Yes, I do. You know, you're allowed to hold on if you want to for a little while. It's all in the service of you becoming aware that you are the one in charge and you were just never told. You were never told. Because there may be something you want to hear or learn or understand about that state of being that you're in. And then you want to make another conscious choice and say, God dang, man. Police are after me. They're not. Just in a weird neighborhood. So you want to bring something else to the table. Like, oh, well, I feel really pissed. Okay, well, what's going to ease this up? Not what's going to fix this. Not what's going to heal this. Forget it. That's too big. That's not it. What is going to give me some MFing relief? Yes, I can definitely do tarot for you. What's going to give me some frickin' relief? Can I tell you how powerful it is when you feel something and you go, I'm going to let myself off the freaking hook by 1%. You have just changed your whole life. And if you keep doing it, oh, honey. Yep. That's awesome. That is awesome, Franny. Back into it. What's going on, honey? I feel like you're a little fractured. Feeling fractured, I mean. You're obviously not fractured. I feel like you're kind of going in a bunch of different directions at once. That may or may not be the case, but that's what I'm picking up. But also I feel like you're peering through it. You're like looking for the... Okay. But you're really focused. You're like looking for where's the unfractured reality. By the way, you guys can get, okay, you guys can get, you know what, it just occurred to me back into it, we're all having a life crisis together, mid, early, late, like we're just having a life crisis, we humans. Yeah, and you know what, there's nothing wrong with that. I have a feeling that you're thinking there's something wrong with that. Oh my God. Well, first of all, you're on your way to somewhere absolutely stellar, quite literally. The star card is just like having the spotlight on you, you know, knowing that you are well, that you're well. The Queen of Swords, that, and see, that's what should happen. That's great. That's great. That's great. Why is that great? It's great because you are not meant to be in the on-switch position so that you never feel anything bad again. You are a complex, living, breathing, energetic, unfolding, birthing in every moment. Oh my God, you are unstoppable. I'm drawn to look at the stream that you are going downstream, and that doesn't mean bad. Downstream is like you're going with the current. So what I'm getting is that you're, based on the energy that I'm feeling from you and stuff, you're fighting something that actually is taking you exactly where you want to go. And this is the other card that came out for you, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she has a very sharp, incisive intellect. And so you're feeling like this is hanging you up. You're feeling like, well, I have to decide, I have to cut away the parts that aren't right for me. But that's not the deal. That's not the truth. Okay, you want another card? No problem. Because really what's happening is you're changing really, really, really quickly. You're changing, everybody is. You're not alone. You are changing, we are all changing with insane rapidity. And the trick, if you will, is not to try to hold on to certainty in terms of I need to make the right choice. It's let me explore from outside the patriarchal loop. Let me explore what feels good to me without judging it. What feels better to me? It doesn't have to feel fabulous, but just something that feels good. Like that feels good, that doesn't feel as good. Okay. What do I feel like doing today? This is exactly what I'm in. I'm right there with you back into it. Right with you. Because every day these days, I am working with two brains. 8 of Wands, baby. And I'm going, am I there yet? And then I'm being reminded from inside of myself. I'm like, wait a minute. This is the coolest stuff ever. What I'm working on, what I'm seeing, oh my God, it feels overwhelming. And so then I say to Claude.ai, I go, I'm overwhelmed. It goes, you don't have to be overwhelmed. I've got this all in order for you. And by the way, here's where we were. I go, thank you. Grounded again. Nice, nice. Having a kind of a secretary, whatever. I don't even know what you call that. Holy crap, so cool. But yes, the feeling of like it's too much, the feeling of like I have to figure it all out right now. Yours is Claudette. Oh, okay, I'm going to use that. Thank you. Thank you. That is brilliant. That is so good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Bartholomew. I love it. Claudette. I have another friend that uses Claudette, and I will tell her that she has been renamed, and she will be very excited. So, tell me, what is the part inside of you, given what I just said, that is going, hell no, I don't like it? That's the important thing. What is the part of you that's going, nope? The part of you that's going, nope, is just the programs. It's just the programming. It's just the operating system. And it hasn't been given any room to talk to you. You haven't given it any oxygen. You haven't wrapped oxygen around it and gone, okay, look, you're just programming, but what are you trying to say? Well, I'm saying you have to do this if you're going to be safe. Well, let me think about it. Because apparently I have free will and I can decide what I want to believe and think and do. And let me think. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you. Just by doing that, you have just separated yourself from that operating system so that you can look at it. You stop the merry-go-round. You stop the merry-go-round. Jewish, divorced with a daughter, and it feels great, but orchestrating. Do you mean like you're feeling controlled? By him or by the circumstance? Hi, Jerry. There's so much to do, and I mean, oh my God, it's so fun, it's so awesome, it's so great. Um, and I'm the woman who spent decades being depressed and having the mental, emotional setting of life sucks. You're being given opportunities to act upon in great ways. So the only thing that's hitching me up in responding to you is that I don't know what to say because it's of the word but. You said it feels great, but orchestrating. So I don't know what the but's about. There's something in there that's feeling troubling to you. It doesn't mean there's something awful going on. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with him. Be happy. Enjoy yourself. For the love of God, enjoy yourself. Hi, intuitive learner. Welcome to the party. I've got TikTok over that way. Well, it's backwards on my screen, but okay, fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Nine of cards. Nine of cards. Nine of cards. Yeah, that's good. Nine of cups. Okay. So, don't skip your meds. Been there, done that. Don't skip your meds. You can get off of them eventually. I am doing it as we speak. After all of these years, and I started on the meds in like 1990. Okay. It's just your base. It's nothing that defines you, I promise you. It really does. Being depressed does not define you, but it's understandable if you think that it does. If you've been struggling against it like I did for 40 years, then you think it's you. And you're like, Jesus, how am I going to get out of this? This is ridiculous. Just let it be. Just let it be the, what do you call it? God, what do you call it? The concrete on which you're standing so that you can build some cool stuff. And I gather that he didn't run screaming from you, so that's nice. That's really nice. And don't you run screaming from you either. That's the big one. Don't run from yourself. A little bit of compassion. You know, not too long ago, my therapist would say something like that to me, and I'd be like, that sounds great. I have no idea what you're talking about. And what I meant was, my head can get it, but if I don't feel it, if I don't feel that compassion for me, if I'm feeling still guarded and jacked up, then in those moments where somebody is saying something to me, like, be kind to yourself, I'm like, screw you. What are you talking about? Like, if I knew how to do that, I'd do that. That's that's another patriarchal loop. Because it's based, again, on you're powerless. So this relationship then it's a place that you are trying out your feet. You know, it's as if you never walked before. It's like that thing in the Matrix where Neo goes, why do my eyes hurt? And Morpheus goes, you've never used them. No, it's not adult. Did you think it was going to be? No, honey, let me tell you something. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Thank you for saying it that way. Thank you. I truly mean this. Healing, oh my God, this is so good. Healing is the willingness to look at the unformed, the unpracticed, the ungainly within us and give it the space to grow up and be awkward and grow up and be awkward and learn and grow and be awkward and grow. If you don't do that, you don't get to grow. You just get to run around going, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. You're not fine. You're so not fine. But see, the deal is we're all not fine. But that's the setup. Like, that's the sort of divine setup. We came in here going, okay, we're going to enter this weird place with all these stupid freaking rules. But the cool thing about coming in at this time in history is that we're here for the evolution. We're going to crack this egg wide open. And that means everything is going to be different starting now. Don't expect to be adult. In fact, make room for yourself to be the biggest baby on your planet. Curl up in your bed and hold yourself and go, you poor thing, oh, I'm so sorry. Or scream and rant and rave, but then at the end of it all, do something nice for yourself. A little thing, a little thing. Just be aware that you're the one who's doing something nice for you. And be aware of how it feels. Because if all you're doing is numbing yourself, then that's a part of the journey, but that means there's more to go. Because where we want to go, if you want to feel like that woman you want to be, she's not numb, right? She's not numb. Oh, thank you, honey. Here, let me put a link in here for you guys. In case you want a private reading. I do half hour, an hour. So, yeah, any questions, just hit me up, DM me, email me, whatever you got to do. No response yet. What do you mean, no response yet? Hi, Luca. It's really exciting. It's really getting good up in here. It really is. Don't only look at the externals and go, I'm freaking out. Don't only look at the orange monstrosity and all of his stupid minions. Oh, okay. If you only look at that and you are not looking at the energetic underpinning of all of this, which is wake up, which is why everything's cracking and being weird and crazy, because it was never good. It was never built on solid ground, and it is shaking apart, and it's going to be built on an energetic that is about the human being. It is about the human spirit. It is about the human and spiritual combination. It's about physics and metaphysics. It's about all of that, not about are you good or bad. Please. Judgment card. Judgment upside down. Hamlet's a great film. The judgment card upside down for you, what I read was that judgment means what it says. Like having the right judgment, having the right viewpoint, the right perspective, and understanding what right means in that context. It doesn't mean you're doing the right thing. It means being in alignment with what makes you feel a little better or a little worse. Paying attention to how does it feel to me? Because you know what? There's an old story. I think it's Hindu. God's up in the heavens and has to run an errand, and the errand is to go down to earth and slay the most threatening, evil character in the universe, which is currently living on earth. And God's disciple says, I want to come with you. And God says, no, you shouldn't come with me. He goes, no, I really, 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 really want to come with you. So after a lot of begging and pleading, God says, okay, look, you can come with me, but on only one condition. Whatever you want, God. And God says, well, you are not allowed to speak, and you are not allowed to act. You may not do anything. You can only witness. Okay, I'll be glad to do that. So they go down to earth, and they come upon the most breathtakingly pure seeming young man, just takes the breath away, just like you want to fall at his feet and worship him, and God smites him. Dead. And his disciples like, what are you doing? That was the most evil. The point of the story is not that beauty is evil. That's not it. The point of the story is we have to have a deeper discernment than just what we see and what we assume. We have to look deeper into what's really happening here. How is it impacting me? Do I want it or do I not want it? And to understand, to start to claim the truth that I have personal agency, I have the sovereignty, I have the ability to say yes to something, no to something, wait to something. I have that ability, and I'm going to freaking exercise it, God damn it. I'm going to exercise it. That's where it's at, and it's so small that you might think it's unimportant, but it's atomic. And the other thing that's cool about the small is they can't see it. They've bought their own bull about the feminine and the small. It's not important. It doesn't matter. You get right past the guards in the castle when you do this. The guards in your own castle that you've internalized that go, you're not supposed to feel. You're not supposed to feel better. No, you are powerless. You can't take your power. You're powerless. You get right past all of those guards when you do these things. Just this little thing, one little thing, one day. So freaking cool. So, it's freedom. And what this kind of freedom is the freedom that you build within you. It can't be taken away from you. It's not based on external happenstance. It's not something you wait for and hope that God will smile on you, because God's always smiling on you. So if nothing's been going well, it's the energy. It's not because you're doomed for all time, you know? Be of good cheer. There is more here, and there is more to you than meets the eye. You are a beautiful mess. And back into it, I've been where you are. I was in my late 20s, early 30s, and there was a man who just adored me. And he scared the ever-living snot out of me because he loved me. And I wasn't used to that. And I felt very frightened a lot. And I had some bad behavior a lot. Now, I got a therapist at the time who helped me walk through it and grow from it. It's up to us, guys, and we need to do it together. Stand-up is cool. I love anything on a stage. Put me on a stage and I'm a happy kid. In fact, if any of you are, event planners, I talk about all kinds of things having to do with empowerment of the feminine and women in leadership and the place for emotion in business, things like that. Or if you know an event planner, please pass my info along, because I lead workshops and do all kinds of cool stuff. All right, you guys, we've been on for an hour and a half. I think that's all I can do at this point. I will be back tomorrow. In fact, I wasn't even supposed to be here tonight, but here I am because I chose to stay home, and I'm happy that I did. I'm so happy I got to hang out with you guys, and I got the t-shirt idea. Nice to catch you too back into it. So I'm gonna go take a shower because it's just so freaking hot over here, and I don't have the air conditioning up in here yet. So, and I'm back here tomorrow at about 4 o'clock. It'll either be 4 or 6, but I'm back. I'm here 6 times a week. This week it'll be 7 times. What a concept. Okay. I need a good catchphrase to ring off with, right? I need to have, like, there's this guy on YouTube who goes, I appreciate you, or I forget what he says, but part of it is I love you, and we're all in this together. And it's such a beautiful sign-off line. Maybe you guys can come up with what should be my sign-off line. Think about that for the next time, okay? If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Toodles, guys. Bye, y'all. How do I shut this? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Moonlight. I will. You too.